to my channel. So, 2 videos for you guys today. I am going to be doing an iPhone case collection video with a few cases from my LG Fiesta. And then I'm going to do the what's on my iPhone video. And I know some of you are probably like, what? Why, what? She has an Android phone. But, yeah, I don't anymore. So, we will get into that once we get into the video. So if you guys are interested in seeing what's on my iPhone and why I have the iPhone again, just keep watching. Okay guys, so as you know, if you saw my what I got for Christmas video, which I will link below, I had the iPhone 6 Plus and it was starting to act really stupid and it was upsetting for me. And I just figured, you know, all of these rumors about Apple doing it on purpose can't be true. It's gotta be, you know, just rumors, and it's just my phone, and other people's phones are just, they're getting older and they're just being dumb. So I got really irritated with my phone and I didn't want to spend the money on upgrading to the iPhone 7 or 8. So what I did was I decided to take the opportunity to try Android. And don't get me wrong, I've had Android phones in the past, like the Note phones and Samsung phones and stuff, but I just wanted to try something new for a little while since I've been an Apple fan for quite a while now. And so what I did was, a few weeks before Christmas, I ended up picking up this LG Fiesta 2, and it's the LTE version. It looks like this. It's got a huge screen. It's the exact same size as my 6 Plus. The screen is beautiful. The colors are beautiful. It's amazing for playing games and movies. It's super fast. This phone performed a lot better than my iPhone 6 Plus did. And it's just a beautiful phone, and I really do enjoy this phone, and I'm going to keep it in case I want to switch back. But the reason that I switched from this back to iPhone was because after Apple had released a statement stating that they were the reason that the phones were slowing down, I was kind of upset that I got rid of my 6 Plus. And the reason that I didn't get totally upset about it or anything like that was because, you know, the whole situation with the iPhones ended up being a good situation, because I gave the 6 Plus to my oldest because she always wanted one, and I told her it wasn't working correctly, but she said she really wanted it, and she had the 6. So she gave her 6 to my middle child, and then my middle child had the 5C, which she then gave to my youngest child, who at the time was using the 4. So Austin had the 4 and he got to upgrade for Christmas to a 5C. Haley was using the 6, or no, Haley was using the 5C and got to upgrade to a 6, and Ivy was using the 6 but got to upgrade to the 6 Plus. So everybody got, you know, a new upgrade to their phones. And with them being young kids, they, you know, they appreciate what they get. And so it was not a problem. Everybody was happy. Well, I was having a lot of trouble adjusting to this phone. Like, there was no home button, and like the options would disappear when you would be doing certain things, so you'd have to like swipe up, and sometimes it would cause issues on the screen, and I couldn't adjust to the Android, and I really wanted an iPhone back, but I didn't think it was necessary to go and buy one. I try to teach my kids that you have what you have, and you only, you know, purchase what you need most of the time. I mean, of course, we all have a little fun and buy fun things and whatever, but, you know, like, I want my kids to learn the value of things. So, like, they all had to prove that they were responsible enough to even own phones and things like that. So, you know, I wasn't just gonna go buy an iPhone when I had a perfectly good phone. And I was talking to my little sister about it one day, and she said, you know, Carla, I have my old iPhone 5S that's just sitting in a drawer somewhere because I upgraded to the 6, and I didn't want to sell the 5S because the screen was shattered and I didn't think I would get anything for it. So she said if you would like, you can have the 5S and just replace the screen. So what I did was I went on eBay and I ordered a screen for it, and I replaced the screen. And it worked great. I had no problems, no complaints. I mean, after being away from iPhone for a little while, I didn't really notice a difference in like speed. So, you know, it felt fast to me. Everything worked great. Touch ID, you know, I had all the luxuries I had with my 6 Plus, just in a little bit smaller size. And I was okay with that. Well, my sister, or not my sister, my oldest, if you guys don't know, is gay, and she has a girlfriend, and her girlfriend comes over all the time, and my middle child has a wonderful relationship with my oldest's girlfriend. And she has, you know, my oldest girlfriend has the iPhone 5S. So Haley, being like a big fan of hers and looking up to her, was like, Mom, I really want to have the phone that she has, you know, and I think it'd be so cool if her and I were twinsies, and with you being the mom and you having to like downgrade to the 5S so that we could all get upgrades, she's like, I think that I would like to give you my iPhone 6 and I'll take your 5S because then I can match her and you can have a nicer phone that you deserve. And that was so touching to me, that she was so selfishless, is that right? That she was willing to give me her nice newer iPhone to take my older iPhone. Because to her it didn't really matter that, you know, she was downgrading to the 5S. To her it was, I'm getting a new phone, I'm being like somebody that I look up to, and my mom, who deserves, you know, nice things, gets to upgrade. So that right there, proven point why my kids have phones, because they are very respectful kids. And anyways, I don't want this to be like 8 million years long. So basically, long story short, I am back to the 6, and I have so many cases. So if you guys want to watch the iPhone case collection video, that should be posted either already or shortly after this one. So anyways, now that we've gotten that all out of the way and you guys understand why I'm no longer on Android, I'm going to show you guys what is on my phone right now. So I currently do have this case on my phone. It's just the white iPhone 6, and I have this pink case from Victoria's Secret that says not your bae. And I'm not a big fan of the word bae. I don't know, but it's like a really soft rubbery texture, and that's what I like, because then it doesn't slip out of my hand. And yeah, so that's the case I currently have on there. It's just this background here of like California palm trees, and yeah, so it looks like that. I think it's just really pretty, and it goes with the pink case. And I will tell you guys what app I used to get this, in case. This is my home screen, and then I have one other page. So my background, it just looks like this. It's just like a city with a sunset in the background, and I just thought it was really pretty. So on the first page, I just have my mail app, and then calendar, photos, and camera. And then it's just map, clock, weather, and notes. And then iTunes, App Store, the health app, settings, calculator, FaceTime, and then I have this app here. This is called Bill Tracker right here. And what that basically does is it lets me keep track of what bills I have for that month, when they are due, and how much is due. So like when I get like my electric bill in the mail, I'll immediately enter in the amount due, and then I'll know the date, you know, when it pops up, and it lets you know a couple days ahead of time. I'm not going to show you guys the screen because it's going to show you like all my bills, but it's so helpful. And then when you're done paying the bill, you just swipe it away, and then it shows back up the next month. The next app I have is a banking app, as well as the app after that. I have 2 bank accounts because my husband and I run a business, so we have one for that and one for us. But I'm not going to show you those because obviously. Progressive, which is who I have car insurance and motorcycle insurance through. If you guys don't know, I do have a Harley, and I love my motorcycle. If you guys ever want a video on my motorcycle, let me know down below. I know it's kind of an odd thing, but Then I have the rent payment app, which lets me, it looks like this. It lets me pay my rent right online. And I have Capital One because I have a credit card through them. So then this page is all like downloaded apps. And so the first one is YouTube, of course. And then I have Google Play Music, which looks like this. And I love Google Play Music because like it's kind of like Spotify and stuff, but right now there was a, well, like 2 weeks ago when I got it, there was a special going on where you get like the first 4 or 5 months free, so I don't have to pay for Google Music until April of 2018, and I get all the full features, so that's awesome. So I love Google Music, plus I can sync with all my other devices, blah blah blah. I'm not going to go into that because it's almost similar to a lot of the other music programs out there, but and then I have Instagram, and you guys can follow me on Instagram if you want. I post usually daily, sometimes every other day, depending. Follow the Ellen Show too if you don't, because she posts funny stuff like this. Like, come on, who doesn't want to see that? So this is my page. It looks like I just got a new follower. Thank you. So it's Mrs_K_Walker 82, and as you can see, here's some of my more recent posts. So that is my name up there, if you can, if it's focusing. So yeah, you guys can check that out. I don't have like a special theme or anything on there, just because I feel like I want you guys to see the real me. So I just post as I go, and sometimes it's edited and sometimes it's not. So I also have Twitter, and you guys can check me out on Twitter too if you'd like. And my Twitter is Mrs. K Walker as well, or at KissKiss0527. And I will show you guys my profile. Of course, I tweet all the time. I'm constantly tweeting, so like, I love Twitter, especially for announcing video uploads and things like that. So that's, if you decide to subscribe, that would be where you would want to go to see any updates on my channels. Then there's this folder called, or not folder, but app called Files, and I think that came with like iOS 11 because we never had that before, and I didn't download it. And I'm assuming it just holds, like, it has access to like files and stuff. Then I have Facebook Messenger, which is private. Snapchat, which is also private, but I've been thinking about making a Snapchat for you guys, so if you guys want me to do that, let me know in the comments. Then I have an app called Life 360. It looks like this. It's that little pink one, and what that is it allows me to track where my kids are. So like they also have it on their phones, and I can see their locations when they leave school, when they leave the house, things like that. I got it back when I was working full time, and it was really helpful, so I really like that app a lot. I can't show you like the interface because it'll give you my location, but you know, you don't want that. Then I have P Tracker Deluxe, and I love this app. I have had this app for probably, oh my gosh, like 10 years maybe, and if they haven't had it out that long, then since they've got it, because yeah, it's great. So when you go into it, it looks like this. It tells you the projected start date of your period, how many days you have left. When you're ovulating, it shows little like flowers down here, and you can change the theme. There's like 15 of them. You can do a beach or winter, all sorts of things. But anyways, and it tells you what day in your cycle you're in down here, and then you have all these options here. I love, love, love this app because there is, not only does it, like, if you're trying to conceive, which I am not, it will help you to decide when it's best to test for ovulation and things like that. It helps you predict when your period's coming, which is amazing because it takes like a couple of months worth of data and kind of compiles its best guess on when your period will come. And mine is always, like, this app is so accurate, like, it's always either the day of or a day before or after. But it's so nice because I know like a couple days beforehand, hey, start carrying extra supplies, think about what you're going to be doing as far as plans go, like you don't want to be swimming and then, you know, it happened. So I love this app. And it also has a social section that lets you kind of talk to other women from around the world that are experiencing the same thing. So like if you're having unusual cramps compared to your normal period, or if you're trying to conceive and you're struggling, or even if you have conceived and you're currently pregnant, there's like forums on there for everybody. There's IBS and fibromyalgia and PCOS and just all sorts of things. You can interact with these women. And no, this is not a sponsored video. I love this app so much. Like, P-Tracker, contact me, because I love this app. So yeah, guys, definitely check that out. Just a great app. So then I have eBay, of course, because that's where all of my cases pretty much come from. I have what's called My Diet Coach. It looks like this little green app that has like a dress. I hope that's focusing for you guys, but anyways, and that allows me to enter in calorie intake, exercise, my weight, things like that, because I am currently trying to lose weight. My ideal weight would be 160 for me. That's what I would like to get to. Of course, technically for my height, I would still be considered obese at 160, but I don't care. My goal is to get to 160, 165 by my birthday, which is May 27th. And so yeah, so I'm super excited. If you guys want me to make a video on like what I eat in a day or what I do for exercise or any of that stuff, let me know. But it looks like this, and it lets you track, like, I don't know, stuff. If that makes sense. So like, this is me now, and this is my goal. And she slims down as you get closer to your goal, which is kind of cool. But it lets you enter in, like, if you hit diary, it lets you enter in what you had for breakfast, lunch, dinner, you know, anything that you've eaten. You can scan barcodes and it automatically like searches for that product, so it puts the info in for you. You could put pictures in here. Like I have a before, like a picture of me in 2011 when I was super skinny, and then one now, you know, so all of that great stuff. You can share your info online if you want with other people on like Facebook and stuff, and update them on your journey, or you can set it to private like I have mine, because I don't really want people to like know how fat I am. But anyways, that's a great app if you're trying to watch what you eat to stay healthy, maintain your health, or to even lose weight to become healthier. So it's really great. Then I have PayPal. Then I have Total Wireless, my account, which is this. Total Wireless is the company that I go through for my cell service. So Tap to Cook and Hot Dog Bush, these two right here, are super fun games that I love to play. If you've never played them, check them out. I would go into the app and show you, but my phone's about to die. Or my camera, I mean. Netflix. Then I have Craigslist, Sketch Me. Both of these are cool apps because they take a picture and turn them into almost like a pencil drawing. And I use those because I'm getting a sleeve tattoo done, and I wanted to kind of incorporate some things, and so that was nice. And then I have a folder which has like all of the apps that basically come with your iPhone that nobody ever uses. So I won't even go into those. And then Zedge and Everpix. These two are amazing apps for like looking up cool backgrounds. That's where I got the backgrounds for my lock screen and home screen. So yeah. And then at the bottom I just have phone, Facebook, messages, and internet, whatever. I'm really hoping that I didn't go too fast through anything or missed anything that you guys were wondering. So if you guys have any questions about any of the apps or anything I might have forgotten to mention, comment down below. And also, I have a new room. So as you can see, there's black walls. So if you guys want some more info on my room when it's done, I'm kind of in a little slow process of doing it, let me know. I've got a beautiful view of the lake that's just amazing. So. And then also, I noticed when I was filming a little bit earlier that my teeth look super yellow. I mean, they're yellow anyways, but they look really yellow up against this really white back. So, no judgment there, please. Anyway, so yeah, guys, if you're interested in my case collection video, then look forward to that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. That wasn't anything, like, cool. My nose just itched. Okay, guys. Bye.